Hello, and welcome to this 2013 Armilustrium. The Armilustrium is an ancient Roman festival dedicated to the returning of the legions from the season of war. Uh, Back in the Roman era, armies would leave uh, for combat during the summer months, and they would return and rest in winter, very unlike our modern warfare, which happens to span all the year. But for the Romans, this was an important occasion. It represents the time when peace would be had in Rome, because the army would not be out waging war. It's likely that other armies wouldn't be waging war against Rome, and the army itself would store the weapons that they had been using uh, in the in conflict, and they would ceremoniously wash them or lustrate them. And so that's what this festival for us here in Sandus is. Uh, in Sandus, we celebrate the Armilustrium not as a festival for the return of legions. We celebrate it more for the coming isolationist period in our year and the coming winter, which for us represents cultural activity. And speaking of cultural activity, just a few days ago, just a few days ago, the Office of the Sôgmô published the cultural plan for this winter. So, as you can see, the Armilustrium is such an important occasion for all of us here in the state of Sandus, because it is the changing of the seasons, and it has a practical effect because this is the time when we focus very much so on Sandus. We focus on our culture, on our philosophy, and then we also focus on peace, on Pax. So, as you can see behind me is the altar that I have set up for this holiday. The ancient Romans would ceremoniously wash and purify their swords, their hostas, and, of course, their shields. In Sandus, we don't have an army. Instead, we celebrate the ending of the season of conflicts so that we can go back and focus on Sandus, so that we can focus more on Sandus than on outside conflicts. And at the same time, we also celebrate the end of the season of toil. Uh, and this is most evident because of the recent commencement of the Tellus Agrarian Cooperative. So for Sandus during the Armilustrium, what we actually do during this rite and this holiday is that we perform a ceremonious washing of our arms. And so on this altar, you can't see it from this angle, but there will be pictures and videos posted later. Um, on this altar, there are a stack of books, um, which represent the Sanum philosophy. And then here are just some practical medals, which represent Sandus. The books are specifically chosen, and they're chosen for representing the three tenets of the Sandom philosophy: Buddhism, socialism, and Sancta, or cultural independence, or independence for Sandus. So, during this ritual, I will be cleansing these books and cleansing these medals for the holiday, representing the purification of our arms, of our work for this new season. So I hope you will join me in the next few hours in preparing and for celebrating this Armilustrium 2013. Thank you.